I do not see Bondo by Bondo as a hit song. I think Burna Boy sort of failed to deliver a hit song with this record, or maybe he wasn't attempting to do so. So, I mean, Burna Boy would always do great numbers. That's for sure. He's a big artist, an established artist, so numbers is not a problem. But essentially, that doesn't necessarily translate into a hit record. He may have wanted this to be a hit record, but it wasn't really accepted that way, right? I felt like it was certainly missing something organic. The reason why Nigerians and most people didn't really gravitate towards it is because of what the song was glorifying. Majority of Nigerians do not sort of relate to it. It's just a very few class of people that will relate to it. Bro, a lot of Nigerians can't afford what you're singing about. So it's only right for them not to be able to relate to it. Honestly, the only people that will relate to bundle by bundle would be the few percentage that do go to the club and spend that amount of money. But the average Nigerian doesn't have any bundle sitting in their house. So why should they relate to a song titled Bundle by Bundle and depicting just a lot of money? Yes, they want that lifestyle, but they do not relate to it. I think that's the reason why the song doesn't fly. And previously, Burna Boy had the track record of being able to sing, songs that are relatable to the common Nigerians, which is their struggles in society. Technically him taking the role of a fella, I would say, but a lot of people started questioning him that you keep singing about this, you keep singing and acting like a savior, but you don't act like it, right? You don't actually show it. You only sing about it. So a lot of people started calling him an hypocrite. That was a point where Burna Boy felt like, you know what, I won't sing about this anymore. I'm not a savior. I didn't call myself fella. I just was shedding light on the struggles of the people, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm that holy. So I'm gonna drop this persona that I've had. I mean, the persona gave him his Grammy. The persona gave him the chance, like shed light on him for people across the world to see him as a freedom fighter or to see him as an activist, right? Someone that really stands for Africa. But to be very honest, is that who Burna Boy is? He at this point, I'm beginning to think that that was just his way or his team's way to get him out there, and he doesn't want to keep that persona anymore because Burna Boy is, he's this kind of person, but because he had to focus on a specific topic in his songs, in his record, it made it difficult for him to really show who he is, who his real self is. Rather, he had to portray, I love my people so much. He probably does love his people. I mean, don't get me wrong, but just portraying that, oh, I'm here to speak the truth out, I'm here to call the government out. But the more he did it, the more he realized that this is really not who I am. You guys shouldn't hold me to this standard, right? But aside from that, now Burna Boy is back fully as his own artist. I think the moment he handed that that fella neck piece to Sheon Kuti was Burna Boy's way of saying, like, I'm taking this off. I don't want to represent this anymore. A lot of people didn't see it. I don't know if Sheon saw it that way, but I feel like the moment Burna Boy gave that neck piece, that fella's neck piece to Sheon, was him relinquishing everything that he has stood for regarding fella. Like, okay, I'm done with this phase of my life, and I don't want this anymore. And thank you. This is an honor that I've done this up to this point, but you can have this now. That's the way I see it. I'm not trying to make it look like he was rude about it, but I felt like Burna Boy had to take that suit off. He took it off by merely handing that neck piece to Sheung that this era has passed. I'm not in this era anymore. I'm moving on, and that's his way to honor the family. Anyways, let's see how the album is going to look like. I feel like the No Sign of Weakness is really going to be No Sign of Weakness. I feel like Burna Boy has so much in stock, for people to see. He doesn't seem to be slowing down, and he has the talent. He has the talent. He is just going to be seeking for experiences, and once he gets those experiences, he puts them in his music, which is something that he's been doing for a very long time. This is what I have regarding Burna Boy. Sitting at number one, on the Afrobeat official Afrobeats chat UK. Thank you for listening and have a great day. Bye now.